Hey guys, my name is Troy and this is Inbound Tuesdays. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about relationships and content marketing. So I have one tip and a couple different ways to implement it, and I wanted to share this with you. So the one tip is that when you're creating content, you should always work with at least one person. One other person who's not yourself. They could be within your organization, but they might as well be someone outside, someone from some other company. It's a lot of fun. You don't have to do this obviously, but you might as well try it. If you've never done it before, it's so much fun. So that's my one tip. Obviously, it sounds like, oh, this is too easy and it can't be that much that beneficial. It is. It's incredibly beneficial. You build relationships. You help your distribution, you can help other people, and they feel, you help them a lot, and eventually they come around and they say, you know what, I want to help you out too. So, the tip in and of itself, pretty interesting. Ways of implementing it are a little bit cooler too. So the first way to implement this would be a group post. So I started implementing this idea of working with people by doing group posts, and I have about 3 that I've published so far in different areas and different niches for different clients. For Powered by Search, the post that we came out with was 17 SEO experts weigh in on the best tools to use, basically. So I basically asked them, if you could only use 3 tools, what would they be and why? And I got an awesome response. I got to meet a lot of really cool people, and the post got a whole lot of traction. It was #1 on Inbound. It's got hundreds and hundreds of social shares. There's a huge spike in our traffic because of it, so it was a lot of fun and it was very successful. And actually ever since then I've been working with people from that post to make other awesome content. So it was a great experience, and I hope you go and try it yourself. It's so much fun. Oh, and reach out to us whenever you're doing that. The other one that I really liked doing was quoting people. So for that, it's pretty simple. I was talking to Jeff Kenyon and Brendan Susi. Jeff Kenyon's with Distilled and Brendan Susi is with DMAC Media. And I was kind of having a conversation with them on a slow Friday. Well, it was a pretty busy Friday. But we were having an interesting conversation about, specifically about link building. If you could only use one method to build a link, what would it be and why? So we were having this interesting conversation, and I realized that a couple weeks ago I'd asked on Twitter, and I'd asked some other interesting people, the same question, and I got really great responses that I was using basically as talking points in the conversation. So I wanted to take that and kind of share it with everyone. So we made a post. We put it all together, and I just quoted a couple people, and I let them know that they were in the post, and it was great. I mean, they shared it. I got to talk to them again. I got to work with them on other projects as well. So again, quoting people was a whole lot of fun, and it really helped. I mean, it helped them out too. It shows that I have a lot of respect for them, and people get to see that they're obviously an authority in my eyes, and probably in the eyes of all the other readers as well. So that was a lot of fun. The other one that I wanted to talk about implementing this always working with other people idea was promoting other people. So making sure that instead of saying, oh, we're the best all the time, in fact, I don't think we've ever said that, or I've said that at all, but instead of saying we're the best, why not say, hey look, these are people who are amazing. And one of my colleagues actually came out with a series of posts on top 10 free SEO tools and top 10 paid SEO tools. His name is Brett Langlois, and he's an excellent writer. But what we did was, when we were promoting these tools, we were saying, these are things that we use and we love and we think are great. And we want you to use them too, we want you to experience them as well. And we reached out to all the owners or all the creators of the tools, and we asked them, why did you create this? Why did what was the motivation? And it was a whole lot of fun reaching out to them and having that conversation. And you know what? We have great relationships with them as well now too. So that was great. That kind of taught us a lot. So taking just that one tip, always working with other people, and any of those ways of implementing it. So that's the group post, quoting people, and promoting other people. Those 3 things, they'll create amazing content for you. It forces you to create high quality content, and because you have a lot of other people looking up to you and saying, look, I'm giving you my voice, my authority. You have to show this in a positive way. You can't just create really awful content. So taking that one tip, you can make amazing content. It almost requires it to be amazing. I also kind of wanted to share with you a couple bonuses, just other things that I've done that aren't necessarily directly reproducible. Things like the SEO archetypes post that we just got up on SEMrush. So I was talking with, what was it? With Kelsey Leonards and SEO Quake, and we got this this post up about SEO archetypes. So basically, it was I was thinking about, what types of SEOs are there, because there's some people who are amazing at certain things and bad at others. But where do they focus? Where do they spend most of their time? What is their efficient process? How do they see themselves? How do they idealize themselves? And I came up with this, just little classification, and asked a bunch of people, is this relevant? And they said, yes, and this is where I fit, and this is why, I feel that way. So that ended up going on SEMrush, and that was a whole lot of fun to put together as well. I say fun a lot because it is actually a lot more fun than just writing out random content. The other bonus that I wanted to talk about was SEO poetry. So obviously you can't go into a different niche and just do poetry for everything. That would be kind of weird. But it was Poetry Month, and one of my colleagues, Mark Nishat, he came up with this idea, why not get SEOs to write poetry? And he wrote me this long poem that was, really interesting. And he decided to not go with that. He ended up writing a haiku that's probably one of my favorites in that post. But we asked a lot of other people. We asked Tamara Weinberg from Mashable. We talked to Jeremy Rivera, and a lot of really cool experts who basically came out and they showed me that they were also poets on the side. So that was a lot of fun, and I just wanted to share those ideas with you. And hopefully you can take this tip and you can apply it, and it'll be a whole lot of fun for you as well. So my name is Troy, I'm with Powered by Search, and this was Inbound Tuesdays. Thank you.